Hi, my name is Asaf Regev, and in today's session, we will become more familiar with Claroty Secure Remote Access. Secure Remote Access was designed to minimize the risk remote users, including employees and third-party vendors, introduce to OT network. Let's take a look at how SRA segregates, secures, and monitors remote access. Typically, remote vendors would connect directly into your OT network, introducing the risk of human error, the use of compromised credentials, and are ultimately provided with unfettered access to the network and its underlying assets. SRA, on the other hand, completely isolates remote vendors from the OT network. It eliminates direct connectivity, acting as a breaking point between remote users and your OT network. Additionally, all performed operations are recorded and monitored and can be viewed live or in retrospect for auditing purposes. Let's now jump into the demo environment and see how this is achieved in real time. Before we begin, I would like to explain how the environment and users are set up. Under User Management, SRA administrators can add, delete, disable, and edit user. Each user is assigned with a role. A client refers to the remote vendor. An operator is a system operator capable of performing operations in the network, and obviously a system administrator. John in our example is configured as a client. By clicking on the name of the user, SRA administrators can define the permission set for that user. The second tab, under User Management, Groups basically allows the association of users to logical groups and provides these groups with different access permissions into the various servers of your network. In our example, John is part of the group's vendor's line of business. Let's take a closer look. This group can access the historian server UK, however, the session is time limited. Now that we better understand how communities and users are created in the system, let's go ahead and simulate a live session. The first thing we see is all the servers John has access permissions to and their types. John requires connecting to the engineering station. In order to do that, he first needs to request access to that server from the SRA admin operator. By doing so, he will be required to provide the reason for the remote session and the expected time duration. Let's take a closer look. In parallel, the SRA administrator will receive a pending request and can deny or approve the specific request. Once approved, John can immediately connect to the server and perform the needed maintenance work as described in the original access request. Thank you, and see you all in our next video.